Greetings Midgardians, Viking Gamer here, and this is part 9 of my Singleplayer Doomstack versus multiplayer series. And today we will be playing as Wulfric the Wanderer and his Mammoth Doomstack. So I have 6 Mammoths and Wulfric on his own, so 7. I also brought a Fire Sorcerer just to have a little bit of magic that you normally would have on a campaign. My opponent is playing as High Elves. He's got a couple of, 4 Phoenix Guard, 1 Spear, some, what's the name? Lothan Sea Guard, about 5, and then 3 Sisters. And he brought a tech list, so he's trying to do some spells. Now, straight from the bat, what I'm gonna say, this guy, and then about 2 or 3 others that when I was doing this series, and you will see that in the next videos, there were really solid guys in that I told them straight up that I'm gonna cheese. They said okay, and they let me try different combinations against them, so they knew exactly what was gonna happen, which actually sometimes played against me, to be honest. But at least they stayed the whole game. It was really good of them. So if you happen to be watching this and you remember me from there, thank you. You're a good chap. Anyway, back to the thing. So I just charged the Mammoths forward. Obviously, Sisters pretty much melted one of my Mammoths. Mammoths in a single player, there's pretty much nothing a computer can bring to beat you. Like, there's just no way. It won't do anything. So, trying this in a multiplayer was interesting. I see I cast a little Burning Head. It didn't really do that much damage. So I tried the one against armored ones. That did a little bit better. Obviously, he's not stupid, he doesn't have them lined up just for me to use some spells, but then again, it won't really do that much damage to my own units, so it was fine. You know, getting at least some kills. What is it I have now with the wizard now? Yeah, like 50 is not much, but the second time around, I think it comes a lot better. Again, with the Mammoths, they're just like Stegodons, they're able to toss units around, so you want to have them in a tightly packed kind of unit, which is what you see me doing in here. Like, first I had them kind of spread around, but now I'm bringing them all together to try and do it. The only problem is if you do that and they have a lot of ranged units like he has here, the Sisters, they're just gonna wreck. You know, they just have a big fuck off target. Like, even if they miss it, there's another one right next to it, so they hit anyway. It's kind of like 100% success chance almost. There you go, like 4 of them went through, the rest of them straight into it. And I find that, I don't know if it's a thing in a single player, I think it's not. Because you can have your lord to increase leadership and whatnot, but in here, like the Mammoths, they break quite a bit. So I had to constantly, they went back, I had to bring them back, they went away, I had to bring them back, constantly like this. He managed to, there you go, he pinned down Wulfric in here, managed to kill him off. So that didn't really work out great for me. I keep casting the spells trying to do, at least some damage. Now he's targeted with a Sister and he's melting my Sorcerer away completely. He got some 100 kills in, 113, there you go, which is not too bad. I think he comes back later on, if I remember correctly. But yeah, but much like before, again, I've said it like 4 times by now. You just sit there and watch. There's not much you can do. Now what I'm trying to do with these guys pretty much gone, I'm trying to push through to get into the range to be able to, to take their power away from them. Because now look at this, like 5 units just shooting into mine, completely destroying them. And there are 6 now, and there's like pretty much nothing that I'm able to do. And there's nothing, to be fair. There you go, look, he was midway through the charge and then he just crashed and left. So yeah. There you go, 4 of them gone. They keep saying we're like, midway, 7 out of 8, what is that, 150 to 1 again. But they break really easily. They always come back, but it's just really annoying. Because it's just not that efficient, let's face it. Now he's chasing my own wizard with his wizard, aka Techless, which is a bit strange, but okay. This guy's gone. This one, that one's gone as well. I don't remember. I don't quite remember. Yeah, he comes back a little bit, but at that point he's, you know, pretty much useless. Look at that. They're all broken away. They're all melted. To be fair, this guy was really good at basically dealing with it in that he always kept them spread around. So I had to chase him around constantly. At which point he was able to shoot from all kind of angles, and bam. Okay, all the units are gone. Well, almost. A couple of them rally, and then, you know, it's kind of like now you know you've lost, at least in me, and you have to keep bringing them back. Like, look, if they didn't break, there's like 3 of them. If they didn't break, I easily could have like wrapped these 2, and then Armil's penalty probably would have kicked in and it would have been done. But because, well, because they broke and they went away and then I had to go back, it gave them the chance to just shoot at me from different angles and you know, from a distance, and that's where the problem was, especially against high elves, obviously. Yeah, I'm just gonna speed this up because there's not much to see now. There you go. Okay, so that's the end. That was the version against the high elves, and let's go to the next one. Alright, second try. Same setup for me. My opponent is playing as wood elves. I see, I remember this time. He's got some scouts here because I think they're the ones that can move while they can shoot while firing. So he's kind of, that was pretty smart of him. But then obviously as we play, I think we're messaging right now for a second. But yeah, there you go. When we come in, he manages to melt. He immediately targets Wulfric, so I think I go and yeah, I put him to the back a bit so he doesn't get killed straight from the top, just like last time. He starts moving them back. Ah, what is that? Oh. Oh no, that was my spell. Okay, I was thinking that. Yeah, I'll use the Wulfric spell to try and you know, soften them up a bit. Didn't really do much. This was really smart, to be honest. The Glade Riders in here, just shooting, having a archer cavalry, that makes a lot of sense in here because obviously I wasn't able to do much about it, and he keeps melting away Wulfric. So I don't know. In general, in multiplayer, there are a lot of ways, and as a human player, there's a lot of ways how to deal with the Mammoth Doomstack. And single player computer never knows what to do. And to be honest, sometimes computer does bring like, I don't know, 3, 4 of them, 5. And it's really difficult to deal with if your army isn't like made to deal with it, so to speak. Like you didn't know it was coming, so you made one. Oh, look at that. The burning head in here. It went straight through and it did fuck all damage, which is a bit strange. But then again, they are armored, and Burning Head is weak against armor, so this point makes sense. The Flame Column would have made a lot more damage in here. And again, bam, he's targeting Wulfric. You know, he's gonna be gone soon. I don't remember if, yeah, there you go. But it went completely wrong direction. I was, you know, hoping it was gonna go this way, but it didn't. So it was a kind of a wasted spell there. It's still killing the ones that come into it when they're running away, so fair dues, I suppose. And Wulfric, you know, Wulfric's done. And then, well, then you just sit and watch. Yeah, it was Burning Head again. Does a little bit of damage, like I had no other spell other than the flame, which was on a cooldown, so why not, right? And yeah, and the same problem as before. The Mammoths come away, you have to bring them back. Then they break again, and you bring them back. Like, look at him, this guy still has 9,000 health. And he broke. This guy, 11,500, and he broke. Like, what exactly is breaking you? Faster and stronger enemies nearby. There are no stronger enemies near you. You are the big fucker, and nothing can hurt you. Like, it just makes zero sense in this particular case. So yeah, and again, same thing, like I have to keep chasing him. I don't really know what else to say to that. I'll just be repeating myself from the last battle, because obviously he brought a different kind of elves, but they're still elves, they're still ranged focused. So it's basically the same thing. So I'll just give you cinematic shots. He should really like be able to trample some of them as he goes, even as he's retreating to them. Look at that, 7,000 health, and he's going away. Ridiculous. Let's do our dealing with the dragon here. And Orion. Right in the fucking neck. Nothing. Didn't even notice. Yeah, so he's basically chasing down all of my there you go, 200 kills on the fire, so not bad. Basically what he's trying to do is chasing down all of the broken ones, whilst the non-broken ones are just chasing around unnecessarily. This flank, obviously I've got 3 of them against 1 unit at a time, so that one's doing right. But this, it's just very shattered with 7,000 health. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, these guys just have to come back. They're all exhausted at this point, so they're really slow. To be honest, I don't know why he keeps chasing this one. Like, he's shattered, he's not gonna come back, there's no point. It's not like this is a campaign map when he's gonna, you know, be there in the next fight. Okay, now he's bringing it all in as he's running out of, he ran out of shots on all of these guys. So he's bringing them in, hoping for the best, but somehow, for some reason, you know, it's mine is their break, you know? You're broken. At this point, I think he actually said GG in that he thought he was gonna lose, but then all of my mammoths just broke out of fucking nowhere, because of course, why not? Look at you, 6,000, 4, yeah, 6.3, you know, but they broke out of fucking nowhere, so I lost anyway. So, in the verdict, Mammoth stack, probably not very efficient, especially against ranged units. Maybe going against something melee focused, you know, I don't know, vampires or chaos or whatever, it might be alright. But for now, not that great. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more. Next time, we'll be having a Vargulf stack as what's his name? As Alfred? No, Manfred. There you go. Same thing. As Manfred. So yeah, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time.